War Game match here tonight.
What's up, Bruce? What'd he say?
I looked him in the eye like I said I would.
Coming up for the men's War Game match against the team War Games. It's top.
War Games match! Quebec, Canada, weighing in always!
Thanks to KO last night on Friday Night Smack, manage in this match tonight.
Kevin Owens against the hell that is War Game.
In at 275 pounds!
Has put his differences with
Spoke to Drew. Roman Reigns, the same place with me.
Appropriate, we're in Boston.
And there's Holland and Sheamus.
Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna? It appears it's gonna be Butch, and I love this. This is his fourth War Games match. Sportsbook is offering a $25,000. Download the DraftKings app now. Use code SHOT at the $25,000.
To start things off for his team, he is Butch ain't wrapped right.
Perfect makeup for the War Game.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Coa, the undisputed Usos, and the Universal Champion.
Reigns has held the championship 96 days. Record Sikoa, and the big question why for the honorary use Sami's best friend Kevin Owens.
If Roman and the Bloodline can count on an effort on the part of Kevin Owens, split. Try to sow seeds at the...
Roman Reigns told that man, main event Jey Uso, I'll worry about everything else, and what is age to start this War Game.
Solo staring a hole from the Tribal Chief.
So let's talk line, because last night on SmackDown, an opportunity down the road to the Intercontinental Champion, the Bloodline attacked McIntyre and Bar picked up the win.
When you catch the attention, let it have it affect you. When the Bloodline are a target 24 hours a day with how you've been dealt with. To Butch.
So Jey Uso and Butch were inside the War Games structure. The frantic.
That's like I gotta move. Oh,
Raw, Jey Uso into that speed, his fourth War Games match. Counsel to Roman Reigns. House last night to talk about this match as Butch takes out Jey Uso. It was more than 30 years ago. Sting Squadron inside a War Games. Heyman would impart some.
This is difficult to watch. Of the wise man. Because to the Bloodline from a strategic perspective.
And he's using the cage as a weapon. Every fingers of Jey.
Oh, God.
Enjoying this. Remember, I believe he had some torn ligaments. The way that his arm and oh my goodness, really sick sort of way. Butch is a joy to watch, isn't it?
The ring across from Butch, but I'll happily watch him completely changed.
But he did fear he had some torn ligaments. And of Uso. And in two win by McIntyre and Sheamus last night. By Jey.
The fact that Jey, because there is not a superstar who has ever stepped at 100%. So you go in there anything less.
Those have held the tag titles for nearly 5. So, working on the left arm of Butch. Realizes in a minute and a half he's going to against Jey Uso. So he's trying to do everything to the mind of the undisputed champion.
It's on Roman's mind because the Tribal Chief is a great strategist, a great leader.
Zayn, his head is in all this.
Imagine what Sami Zayn said in the game, so he kept some of the details.
Zayn had 24 hours to think up any excuse he didn't that shot. And Jey Butch,
no.
He's trying to break the hand of the... And in less than 30 seconds.
This does not bode well. Butch attempting to lock. They trying to fight it off.
Jey can tap out, do whatever. Who will join Jey Uso? And it's Ridge Holland. Of course, the Butch in a 2-on-1 situation. Ridge, that's Sheamus' nickname for him. The former 253 pounds. And now Ridge, I guess, They got 2 minutes, 35 seconds to have.
Ridge earlier, very briefly, and I said, Ridge, how did me? He said, absolutely not. I've never been
up to the brawling brutes.
Great power. Ridge is not a guy who's going to score a lot of style points.
And full head of steam.
But Ridge has got a long time at Frey. Got to conserve energy.
Holland with a 2-on-1 advantage. Jada trying to take out. Oh,
high and
double
low.
team. A tremendous amount of punishment. He started the match.
Butch and Ridge are literally trying with the arms. This could get worse. Just calling what I'm seeing here.
And Butch a fist of Jey Uso, and look at the. Jey.
In the other ring, but here come Ridge and
doing what they're designed to do with a 2-on-1 of 10 seconds. Jay's got some backup coming his way. Test Sami Zayn's loyalty. Bloodline that he hasn't been able to get along with. Beginning, Jey Uso.
Cage. The tribal chief still so was to join the fray, come to his brother's aid.
Or Sami Uso as the WWE. Back to his feet, he sends Butch into the cage, and now Ridge slowly makes his way into the attack of Holland. Sami Zayn with an opportunity tonight. Taking the fight now to Holland. And Sami Zayn working together.
Use of both of his arms.
Push to recover and make it to the top rope. You got to get on the same page if you're going to survive. And
clutched at his left arm after delivering that moonsault.
Down goes Sami and Jey. For Ridge and Butch with them. All brawling brutes so far. Jey moves out of harm's way. Ridge goes off the cage
by the honorary use.
Good call to the fight. It's to join the WarGames. Comes the Scottish Warrior. The two-time WWE champ. And this is what you were.
Scottish Warrior. McIntyre
reigns a couple of years ago at Survivor Series, not for Solo Sikoa. And now, Sami Zayn.
Among the many who believe that, Cole, Drew Max in the mouth of the Scottish Warrior.
Age. And McIntyre having his.
Jey Uso ram.
As the clock ticks down to another belly throw. McIntyre going to send Sami Zayn flying. McIntyre with a spine buster.
See, this is a glance at just why across the ring.
Or is he feeling broody, as they said? As well as Uso. And management, remember, he started this matchup. Top rope now. Sami Zayn again. And Ridge makes Sami pay. Now it's Drew. Butch climbs to the top.
And from Jey Uso sends Butch.
What an athlete. And step up. And in 10 seconds. Who is going to come out for the bloodline?
With a sense of urgency. Jimmy Uso looking for under the ring.
Butch and McIntyre for the brother table.
Inside of WarGames.
From Jimmy Uso.
I got it.
And now Butch and Ridge back in. Saved him a couple of times already in this match.
Drew, it's the bloodline.
We'll go a man up in 10 seconds. With a Glasgow kiss, tries to fight out of things. Here comes Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens looking for him.
The one thing he's lacking.
And this is a moment of truth time. I mean, have been friends for with a chair on the Usos. Oh!
Clear the deck.
Burying Jey Uso. Kevin Owens down to the top rope. Joining the team 2 weeks ago.
Honors with the head of the table with Roman Reigns of Owens.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Friends looking at one another. Rich, you heard what KO said last night on SmackDown to Sami. You do it before they can do it to you.
Have we ever seen somebody run through friends who is simply trying to get in between the bloodline?
chairs, tape. No, just pummeling. Jimmy set. Oh, 30 seconds. The bloodline will once again have the advantage. McIntyre.
Currently right now, the Brutes, you'd have to imagine it's going to be Solo.
We're going to marching his way to the ring. This cost Drew McIntyre the undisputed champ.
How impressive has Solo Sikoa been since each and every time.
Butch in the fight with Solo as well. Fly by Solo, and now Sikoa. Remember, Butch started this one with a number of uppercuts to Solo. Solo drop.
I mean this with all the Ferrari engine doing a certain... It's eerie. It's Axe and Company.
Will enter the matchup between the War Game rings.
Solo gets the upper hand with a headbutt.
And said, come get some more. Super kick by KO. Solo to Sikoa.
It's clever. It was
with a backdrop onto the steel.
All and Owens.
Solo Sikoa, champion today if it wasn't for Sikoa. And kick by McIntyre.
The ferocity.
The enforcer. Solo gonna. Sheamus will join this Brutes team. And remember what the blood caused that black eye you saw.
They're looking for trouble.
Sammy's structure. Who had a great Survivor Series back in 2000. Roman Reigns.
Let's talk about the 2020, like the Celtic Warrior in a decade.
Match of the year against Gunther back at Clash at the Playing waste to the bloodline.
Sheamus was forced to make his entry in.
Nonetheless, Sheamus off the top rope. Ready. He'll enter this match, and the War Games match will officially begin. He now goes right after Sheamus. What do you think of Sheamus?
Hung in here physically over and over to the bloodline.
And the Bronx, and they're not done yet.
On the business end of a beat.
Headbutts by Sikoa. Look at the Samoan drop. Looking for the Uranagi.
Capacity of Solo Sikoa just continuing. Would try something new.
20 seconds of Reigns entering this matchup. On his shoulders
is a lot of
white noise by and he's who debuted at Survivor Series as the undisputed champion. The head
release the Hound.
Jumps officially underway. First team to gain pin. The Brawling Brutes, all 10 men.
Jimmy Uso can barely stand. But all 10 competitors take corral.
Jey Uso and Butch. Now the man to face the bloodline, and here we go. Reigns confronting one another. And one to McIntyre. And finally to Roman Reigns is.
It should come as no surprise.
Sheamus caught him with a kick. Sheamus setting up Roman Reigns.
Rings. Who will prevent?
Corey to the Bowron. Bloodline being picked apart by the Brawling.
You could be here all night.
Best thing I've ever seen. And McIntyre.